Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. It's been a long time guys, but I'm back now covering phones again. And here I have the Cubot King Kong 11. The first time I'm doing a rugged phone review in a while. Look at this beast. Let's get into the details of this bad boy right here. This is a huge phone, a rugged phone, military standard, and it's got all the bells and whistles you see with that rugged look design. Talking about design, we have an 18.7 millimeter thickness, 403 grams. So this thing is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely a heavy beast, but I will tell you, it really does have a nice styling along with this gorgeous 6.72 inch, 120 Full HD plus 120 hertz display. You still have that water droplet. I really wish these rugged phones started using full screen displays, but beyond that, it's still very smooth with 120 hertz up to 90 hertz refresh rate to 120. I would stick to 90 here, but you have so much battery power in this phone. I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. Very smooth overall, but you do have a secondary 1.46 inch rear smart display. This is essentially kind of like we've seen these before. You can kind of toggle through various looks in terms of the timer. You can keep track of certain functionalities here, but obviously the main thing here is going to be a secondary screen for your notifications when your phone is facing down. I think that's always useful. I feel like these secondary displays, they've come and gone in the market compared to like the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, which had a really useful secondary display. I wish this had like a viewfinder for the camera, but you can at least see the battery life, and swiping up, you see notifications as well. And talking about performance, we have the Dimensity 7025 with up to 32 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Pretty mid-range performance here for this rugged beast. It's not going to win any awards, but I found the experience overall solid with this very clean version of Android. And honestly, guys, I think it's par for the course. Most of these rugged phones, if you use them before, they have a very clean, just Google stock Android experience. I think there's nothing to complain about that. And as a rugged phone, beyond the military standard and the IP68-69 dustproof resistance, you have all these other tools like the plumb bob, flashlight, pedometer, a bunch of different tools here with this rugged beast. But the kind of star of the show here has got to be the battery life, guys. 10,200 milliamperes with 33 watt fast charging. And I found the fast charging really slick with this device. All in all, battery and the cameras are the other highlight. You have a 108 megapixel main camera and a 24 megapixel night vision camera. Now, I really have only tested the main cameras here and a little bit of video, and I'd say the shutter speed is overall solid. And I think because of that giant battery life, you should be able to take photos if you're camping with this phone and take it around. Even with 4K videos you see there, the results aren't anything amazing, but I do think you'll still get some serviceable shots out of this King Kong 11. It's not the main point of this phone, but I do think it allows for a more well-rounded experience if you're using this as a secondary phone on a camping trip and you still want to shoot some decent shots. So all in all, what do I think of this King Kong 11 from Cubot? It's a solid, great mid-range rugged phone. If you're in the market for one, definitely check out the links in the description. Thanks once again to Cubot for sending this one out. And that's it for this one, guys. Like, subscribe. I know it's been a long time, folks, but stay tuned. I do have some more great tech videos and some more great alternative content coming very soon to the channel. Appreciate, once again, all the support. So that's it for this one. Thanks once again to Cubot for sending this one out. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.